today's lecture we are going to be looking at how to work with text in Pixel App. If you open your Pixel App, this is the first thing you're going to see. You can either you do, even if you don't see this, let's assume I delete this off Pixel App. You can add text from here by choosing text, and you use your hand to move it. Then the next thing you can do with text is by touching a that is here. You can also, the same thing you do with the pen up here is by choosing pen to give you to edit text. Is the same thing you can do with this pen here, that is edit text, and you can edit it by adding something like good morning to it. You can also decide to make all of them capital letter by touching this 2T here, or touching one. It makes all of them small letter. Whatever thing you have done, you just press OK. Unfortunately, those are the only two options that Pixel Lab have. The next thing you can do is delete it. Another thing you can do is to copy it. You can delete. Let me just bring it back. You can copy it. If you copy it, it will duplicate itself. You can take a text to the front, you can take it to the back. As we go on, you will see all this. You can use position to shift text. Let's assume sometimes a text is too small and you don't know how to shift it. You can use position. You can also increase the rate at which the thing is moving. You can also increase it. You can also reduce it. Those are some of the things you can do there. You can make a relative positioning. We'll talk about all those. Another thing you can do with text is you can increase the text. You can increase text. You can reduce it. You can also reduce it from this side to shorten it, making sure that the next one is in the next line. When you have done what you want to do by approving it, you click on the good sign, or if you don't want to approve, you click on the minus sign. But because of purpose of teaching, I'll just click on this multiplication sign, showing that I did not approve the increase. Another thing you can do, you can add padding to it to increase whatever you're adding to it, if there's a need for that. Also, I will not accept that. You can also add color to text. You can use color by just choosing color, or use gradient. You're going to use gradient a lot. Either you choose from the gradient that have already been done, or you can add your own by choosing you just move the things around and choose your own color, the color you want to use, and do it, and then determine the kind of gradient that you want to do. If you approve that, you also touch it. Then think inside color. Okay, we don't have any other thing. You can also select part of the text to apply the color to. Maybe you want the text to have two different colors. You can select part of the text, like just what I did. You can also do that. You can also add texture, but in this case now, no texture is selected. You can also add opacity. Opacity simply means how transparent the thing will be. This can also be used for ordinary number. You can also add shadow effects. If you enable it, it will be there. Opacity reduces the show of this letter or this thing you want to use. Then you talk about rotation. You can either rotate from this angle. If you touch this thing that is down, if you do it, it rotates. Or you can rotate from here. Another thing you can do with text is you can mask the text. We're going to use this mask a lot. And do mask text in and out. So Another thing you can do with text, you can choose font. You can choose font. All types of fonts are here. You can choose fonts. You have a lot of fonts that you can choose in Pixel app. If you choose font, okay, it will show there. You can also choose font style. We have bold, we have italics, we have underline, and all that and all that. So if you do italics, you see it there. We also have to curve text. You want to curve text like this. You want to do all those logo that has curved text inside. You can also do that. But you can also add background to the text if you enable the background. The same thing that happened with colors. You can also change the background of the text. If you want to use if you also want the background of the text to have radius, you can also add that. I will approve this one so that you see what that does to it. You can see it. Just as you go down, you see alignment that I spoke about. This is left, this is middle, this is, I need to do this so that you will see the effect of what you are doing. So I'm going back to alignment. If I go to alignment and I do left, you see middle, see right, then see justify. Justify might not even show where here because the way the text is. So let's assume we are taking middle. Then the next one is the space between two texts. You can use it between letters or between words. So you can add that kind of space. Then we talk about line spacing between two lines. If you want to space them, this is where you do that. Talk about stroke. All these are shadows. You want to add the text, emboss the text, 3D rotate the text, do text reflection and all that. So these are the things you can do with text. Thank you very much.